In today's show, a new crypto research report predicts a $397,000 Bitcoin price by 2030. That is correct. And not only does this crypto research report predict the Bitcoin price over the next decade, but also has predictions on Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Stellar Lumens, not just for the next 5 years, but for the next decade. So I'm going to be giving you these bullish price predictions right here in today's show. Also in today's episode, we'll be discussing why top traders expect the Bitcoin price to hit $13,000 despite current short-term weakness. Taking a look at this tweet on crypto Twitter, macro Bitcoin context. Still think we're heading towards 13,000 midterm. Massive liquidity pool around 10,500. Price tends to visit those sooner or later. I'll be breaking this down for you here in today's show. Also in today's episode, we'll be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As we can see, not only the king of all cryptos back in the green, but all the major altcoins. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in learning from the Wall Street legend himself, Teeka Tiwari, who picked Apple back in 2003 and Bitcoin in 2016 as he shares his #1 pick for the 2020s, they're calling it the investment of the decade. Right now, there is a mad rush in corporate America. It involves Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and Facebook. They're betting on a new technology that the World Economic Forum projects will soar 295,000% over 7 years, but it's not AI, the Internet of Things, or 5G. To discover what it is, click the link below this video in the description to watch this exclusive presentation by the one and only Teeka Tiwari. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's kick it off by taking a long, deep hit from today's Hopium Bong. You ready? Inhale. Don't forget to hold it. Hold it as long as you could. All right, exhale. And let's get into it. Crypto Research Report predicts a $397,000 Bitcoin price. That's right. A new report from Crypto Research Group suggests that the price of Bitcoin could approach $400,000 in the next 10 years, with altcoins following its bullish example. And here in just a moment, I'm going to break down these bullish price predictions, not just for Bitcoin, but as well for these altcoins. So in June 2020 edition of the Crypto Research Report, researchers predicted the price of Bitcoin as well as other altcoins, including the second largest crypto asset, Ethereum. We got Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Stellar Lumens would get a huge surge before 2025, which may continue for at least 5 years. Here's what the report shares. We believe that Bitcoin is still at the very start of its adoption curve, the report states. The price of $7,200 at the end of 2019 suggests that Bitcoin has penetrated less than 0.44% of its total addressable market, worth $212 trillion. Yes, trillion with a T. If this penetration manages to reach 10%, its non-discounted utility price should reach nearly $400,000. And now for the bullish price predictions, not just for Bitcoin, but for as well as these altcoins as well. Let's start with the king of all crypto. Bitcoin's currently trading at about $9,200. In 2020, their prediction by the end of the year is $19,000. In 2025, a $341,000 Bitcoin price. By 2030, they have the Bitcoin price at $397,000. That's 1 decade from now. And in 2033, they have the Bitcoin price at $395,000. Next, Ethereum, currently trading at around $208. By the end of this year, they have Ethereum trading at $331. By 2025, $3,549. By 2030, $3,644. And by 2033, $3,441. I'm also extremely bullish on Ethereum, especially with decentralized finance. There's so much to be bullish about. Next, let's talk about Miss Litecoin, currently trading at around $44. By the end of this year, they believe it's going to double to about $83. By 2025, $1,216. And 2020, they have Litecoin Bitcoin trading at $2,252, and 2033, $22.99. Next, Bitcoin Cash, one of the hard forks off the original Bitcoin network, currently trading at about $235. By the end of this year, they show Bitcoin Cash trading at $414. 2025, $6,690. By 2030, a decade from today, $13,000 Bitcoin Cash price, and by 2033, we're talking about a $12,941 price. Next, Stellar Lumens, XLM, which is a fork off the Ripple network, currently trading at about 7 cents. By the end of this year, they believe it'll be 9 cents. By 2025, $2.40. By 2030, in a decade, $7.81. And by 2033, they have Stellar Lumens trading at $8.26. That would mean a price increase of more than 4,000% for Bitcoin by 2030, but Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash are also looking very bullish, as you can see in the scenario, with surges of roughly 1,600%, 5,000%, and 5,400% respectively. However, XLM would see the largest increase, more than 11,000%, from 7 cents to $7.81. I want to point that out because the coins with the smaller market caps that are much lower, they don't need to increase as much to have crazy gains. We're talking about 11,000%. So obviously, XLM has the greatest potential over the long haul, according to this report. Now, the Liechtenstein-based research group analyzed cryptos based on their target addressable market, also considered the TAM, T-A-M, a metric used to estimate a crypto asset's implied future price. According to the report, TAMs for cryptos include remittance, tax evasion, offshore accounts, store value, online transactions, micropayments, crypto trading, gaming, online gambling, consumer loans, reserve currency, as well as others. The report also observed on and off-chain velocity metrics for altcoins and concluded that the growth in the number of speculative transactions on exchanges is faster than growth of utility transactions to buy goods and services. Here's a quote from the report. On-chain velocity is a metric measured by transactions on blockchain, while off-chain velocity is determined by trading activity on crypto exchanges. When analyzing Bitcoin, the researchers noted the price of the crypto and its activity on exchanges both increased at roughly the same time. Interesting, right? This figure right here shows you Bitcoin's off-chain velocity is positively correlated with the Bitcoin price. Here's a quote from the report. If cryptocurrencies gain adoption for long-term hoarding purposes or for short-term spending on speculation or coffees, the price of crypto assets will go up. The crypto research report stated high velocity on-chain and low velocity off-chain suggest that crypto assets are becoming increasingly used for speculation and not for store of value. Let me know your thoughts surrounding these bullish price predictions on Bitcoin, as well as some of the top altcoins right here. Which ones do you feel most bullish on? Let me know in the comments right down below. And now for our next story of the day, why top traders expect the Bitcoin price to hit $13,000 despite current short-term weakness. And before we break this down, let's take a look at the overall crypto market. Bitcoin maintaining just above that $9,100 support. All the major altcoins back in the green. I'd love to see Bitcoin retest 9,500, 10,000, and 10.5. Not until we can break past 10.5 can we expect to continue climbing up. I also feel if this pandemic didn't occur earlier this year, Bitcoin would already be where last year's highs were of above $14,000. That's just my 2 Satoshi. I also feel that Bitcoin is likely to surpass its all-time high set back in December of 2017 of $20,000. Ethereum up 2% for the day, trading at $227. I believe Ethereum and Chainlink are amongst the most undervalued altcoins in the market with huge potential, especially with DeFi, especially with Ethereum, right? XRP up 0.38% for the day, trading at 17.6 cents. Chainlink up almost 3%, trading at $4.60. And Miss Litecoin up 0.9%, trading at $41.42. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Bitcoin appears to be incredibly weak from a short-term perspective after breaking below 9K for a short period earlier this week. The crypto is once again at a risk of breaking below the lower boundary of its long-held trading range. Multiple top traders, however, remain firmly bullish on the crypto's midterm price action. Some are even noting that they're anticipating to see massive gains in the days and weeks ahead. Let's go BTC. If you feel we'll see massive gains in the days and weeks ahead for BTC, let me know in the comments right down below. One such trader explained that there currently exists a massive liquidity pool around 10,500 that can be targeted by the bulls in the days and weeks ahead. The test of this level can help send the crypto rocketing above the resistance here, which would open the gates for a move up to $13,000. Other analysts agree with this possibility, as one recently explained that holding above the 8,800 and 8,900 region over an extended period could be all that is needed to push Bitcoin above $12,000. I'll also note it costs the average miner approximately $14,000 right now to mine a single Bitcoin. So when is the Bitcoin value going to catch up? I believe it's going to happen very soon, and I'm not alone. Other analysts are predicting the same thing. So here it is. At this time, we know Bitcoin's hovering just above 9,100. Last week, Bitcoin was subjected to some immense turbulence that muddied the clarity investors previously had regarding the strength of the crypto's midterm uptrend. Buyers were able to push it as high as 9,800 before it was met with significant selling pressure that halted this uptrend. From here, it began reeling lower until it ultimately reached the lows of 8,900 just a few days ago before bouncing back to a roughly 9,100, which is where we're currently at. Now, the upper 8,000 region has been holding as support over the past couple of months, and buyers must continue defending this level for Bitcoin to see any further upside. Now, as Bitcoin News previously reported, one analyst does believe that a continued defense of this crucial support region would be all that is needed to spark a movement up to the highs of 12,000. The analyst explained that a defense of this level would lead Bitcoin up towards 10,000 with a break into the five-figure price region, accelerating this momentum. Here's what they're quoted saying: "I think if we can hold 88 to 8,900 from here to 9,600 and then flip 9,300, crawling back up with acceleration above 10,000 and then 11,500 to 12,000 test." He explained this analyst isn't alone in believing that Bitcoin could well be positioned to see some major upside in the coming days and weeks ahead. Another popular pseudo-anonymous trader explained earlier today that a massive liquidity pool around 10,500 indicates that a move to this crucial resistance is imminent. From here, he believes Bitcoin can then push up towards 13K. Taking a look at his tweet here on Crypto Twitter, macro Bitcoin context, still think we're heading towards 13,000 midterm. Massive liquidity pool around 10,500. Price tends to visit those sooner or later. So 10,500 is that critical resistance we need to break to continue marching forward, my friend. And now taking a look at some of the volume in the top exchanges, we got Binance up 4% for the day with 3.2 billion in volume and back in that number one slot. Hobby Global overcame Binance yesterday as the number one crypto exchange as far as volume. Today it's down 2.5% with 3 billion in volume, pretty even. OKEX up 9.5% with 1.9 billion in volume, and BitMEX down 5.8% with $1 billion in volume. And now checking out the overall crypto market cap, we're sitting at 259 billion with 55 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the current BTC dominance is 64.7%. And taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100 as the market is currently bullish and surging. Flexicoin up 37%, trading at 0.003. Elrond up 22%, trading at 0.006. Celsius up 13%, trading at 48 cents. Engine Coin, Go ENJ, I'm extremely bullish on this gaming coin, up 10%, trading at 17.4 cents. Kyber Network up 9.8%, trading at $1.20, and Bitcoin Gold up 5%, trading at $10.46. And as we continue scrolling down, you can see a lot of these altcoins are back in the green for the day after having a very bearish sentiment in the past 48 to 72 hours. And now taking a look at the biggest losers within the top 100 in the past 24 hours, the Midas Touch Gold has lost. The Midas Touch down 10%, trading at 5 cents. Swiss Borg down 6.5%, trading at 10 cents. Ren down 6%, trading at 14.8 cents. Compound down 4%, trading at $227. Nervos Network down 4%, trading at 0.004. And Nano down 3%, trading at 93 cents. And as we continue scrolling down, you can continue to take a look at some of the biggest losers. And as I shared earlier, most of the top cryptos in the top 100 are in the green as the market is currently surging and increasing in liquidity as we speak. And now taking a look at the BitMEX margins, we can see the bulls are obviously back in control, leading with about 40 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with longs leading 52.2% versus 47.7% shorts. Are you currently bullish or bearish on the king of all cryptos? Let me know in the comments right down below. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 44 in fear. Yesterday was a 41, last week a 41, and last month a 51 in neutral. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for correction. And I want to encourage you to check out the description right below this video by clicking show more in the description right down below for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 460 plus videos right here on my channel. Not only do I upload the latest episode of the show every single day, also on my podcast blog, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com, I upload the latest episode of the show in MP3 format so you can listen to it when you're out and about, on your way to work, working out, or just doing your thing. Also, I appreciate all your support. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, do so by clicking the subscribe button right below this video, or you can do so directly by visiting cryptonewsalerts.net. Also, I appreciate your continued support on all the major podcasting platforms, including Apple's iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher Radio. So once again, I appreciate your continued support. You can also follow us on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is Crypto News Yes. And for those of you active on Facebook, as I am, I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy with over 17,000 cryptopreneurs from all over the world. To become a part of this, simply click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, as you should be, as most people in crypto are on Telegram, be sure to join my crypto Telegram chat. To join it, simply click the link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto revolution. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts. And real quick before I go, if interested in learning from the Wall Street legend himself, Teeka Tiwari, who picked Apple back in 2003 and Bitcoin in 2016 as he shares his #1 pick for the 2020s, they're calling it the investment of the decade. Right now there's a mad rush in corporate America. It involves Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and Facebook. They're all betting on a new technology that the World Economic Forum projects will soar 295,000% over 7 years. But it's not AI, the Internet of Things, or 5G. To discover what it is, click the link below this video in the description. It's going to take you here to this page to watch this exclusive presentation by the one and only Teeka Tiwari. Enjoy, and I look forward to catching you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.